this week's episode, I compare the cinematic capabilities between the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and the Sony ZV E10, as well as show you behind the scenes of a snowboarding event in the middle of the city, from the production, live streaming, to the broadcast booth, and FPV drones. Welcome to Lindy's life. What's going on, my friend? Welcome back to another vlog. I'm currently in Mississauga about to film a snowboarding event, but in today's video I'm going to be testing and comparing the cinematic capabilities between the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and the Sony ZV E10. I got some homies at the event that are shooting all the FPV and drone shots for it, so I'm going to go link up with them. But for me, my main purpose today is to test and compare these two cameras. The way I'm going to do it is film two sequences with each camera, one during daylight and one during low light. I'm going to film similar style shots, edit it to the same music. Then you could test and compare and see what these two cameras are capable of. So let's get out there and see what this event is all about. Also, I just wanted to quickly mention both cameras have a 1/4 black diffusion filter on the lens. I personally just love the look, so I never take it off. If you'd like to get one yourself, do it through the link in my description, as it directly helps support this channel. But the first heat is about to start, and while we still have daylight, let's get into cinematic sequence number 1. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think of that first little sequence. I'm gonna tell you right now, just from shooting and looking at the camera, I'm enjoying the Sony ZV E10 from a cinematic standpoint a little more, just because it has a lens, you know, there's a little more versatility. But where the Pocket 3 outperforms this is the stability. You know, I'm gonna have to stabilize each one of those clips through Catalyst Browse, and throughout the years, I've spent days, if not weeks of my life stabilizing clips. So, you know, both camera has its pros and cons, but so far from a cinematic standpoint, I think this is taking the lead. But we'll do some low light shots in a second and see how that turns out. But for now, let's go see my buddies and see what they're up to. So like I was saying, my buddies are actually officially flying FPV for the event. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go backstage and see their whole setup, but I'll insert a little Instagram story right here. Like, they have it legit. So hopefully I get sneak back there and show you guys a little behind the scenes of this whole drone and live stream setup. There he is. What's good, bud? How you doing? What's good, bro? So I made it backstage here, and this is the setup the boys got. This is the tent where they're doing the live streaming and all the FPV stuff. Also just a place to store all the camera gear, and this is just an unreal setup.
You gotta check out this. It's so
yeah. All right, guys, we're heading back to the little live streaming setup here. Getting a full behind the scenes of the production setup here. Look at that. Wow. What a setup. Wow.
Thank you.
That's incredible. Yeah, it's so cool, dude.
It's heated in there and
unreal. All right, so Ranen and the boys are about to lock into little FPV flights. They said they'll send me some of the footage, so this montage was done by them. I'll link them all in the description. Go check them out, show them some love. They're super talented creators, and they want to upload some more YouTube videos, so go subscribe to their channels and put a little pressure on them. guys, cameras, drones, snowboarding. If you know me, this is an absolute dream. And this isn't just a regular old competition. We got some of the best snowboarders in the world right here. The grand prize is $20,000, but it's about that time we're gonna go try our low light cinematics. So let's see what these camboarders are capable of doing.
Sick, I was human, my role. Bandwidth, EQ, and distortion. Bandage through the wounds of my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising at home. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They ran through with the food that they own. Gang shit, never moving with caution. Too damn sick, I was human, my role. Bandwidth, EQ, and distortion. Bandage through the wounds of my soul. Say again, no room for this haunting. Vantage got me cruising at home. All the roof and the pain that it causing. They ran through with the food that they own. They could never roll in my path, nothing like a stroll in the park. Never seen light straight thrown in the dark. Ever gleam bright with its token of art. Forever dream, evergreen, even if the oceans apart. Set levels when the solar enhance. Get set and now we roll in the R's. Jet set to me owning my
Well guys, we officially got all access. We're gonna go up to the judging booth and get some shots back there. All right guys, well we got full access here. I'm at the top of the stand. We got the judging booth and the broadcast booth. We actually got Craig McMorris in there. If you know anything about snowboarding, him and his brothers are absolute legends. And to be this close and shooting shots like this is just incredible. So grateful to be doing this, man. This is just unreal. Okay guys, so I'm just about to make my way out of here, and those guys are the real deal when it comes to FPV pilots. Like, they have 30 batteries and they're just flying them for a couple minutes, landing, and then switching them out, flying, landing, because they're also linking up with the live stream. And wow, what an operation they're running. This is just so cool. But yeah, let's get to the car because it is freezing.
And I hope you're ready, guys, because we are.
Okay guys, well, that was an absolute blast. Like I said, cameras, drones, snowboards, like, felt like home to me. Had a great time, but now I have about an hour drive home, which sucks. So I think I'll just pick up the vlog in the morning. So I'll see you then. All right guys, back in the studio here, just finished editing the vlog to this point, and here's my opinion. So the Sony ZV E10 from a cinematic standpoint, and let me just briefly mention, when I say cinematic, I mean cinematic in terms of YouTube's sake, not Hollywood film cinematic, just what we can create as YouTubers with budget-friendly gear. And I'll tell you what, from my test, I personally preferred the Sony ZV E10 during daylight. I thought it looked awesome, and it kind of outperformed the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Also, another quick mention, I'm still new to color grading the DJI footage. I tried to match them as close as possible, but you know, I tried my best, that's all I can say. And then when it comes to nighttime and low light shots, I honestly preferred the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I just really liked the look. It was so sharp, bright, and the stability was awesome. Like I said, each one of those Sony ZV E10 clips you watched, I did have to stabilize through Catalyst Browse, so it added time to my workflow, and just ease of use is amazing on the DJI Pocket 3. But I'll say this, from a cinematic standpoint, this obviously takes the cake because it has a lens, a little more versatility, and yeah, you can create a more cinematic look with this camera. And I'm sure most of you guys figured that out, a pocket camera versus a camera with an interchangeable lens, this would probably win. But the Pocket 3 surprised me, and I'm gonna use this a lot more than I plan to, you know? 4K 60, buttery smooth stabilization, like this is gonna be my main run and gun point and shoot camera. Then I'll have this in my back pocket for some locked off shots, a little extra B-roll cinematics, and I think the combination of the two will actually work really good and keep me satisfied until I could get the Sony ZV E10. But yeah, just a quick recap, like honestly, it was such a cool event. Shout out to Ranen and the whole team over at Sync Media Productions for letting me be a little fly on the wall and film behind the scenes of their production. Was a great experience. And for those who don't know, snowboarding, cameras, filming, this has been a part of my life since I was a child. Like, I'm gonna insert a little photo here. I used to build little rail jams and jumps in my backyard with my friends when I was a kid, and yeah, this is just super cool. But now I'm just rambling, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. I actually just booked a little trip, so we got some traveling coming up soon, so stay posted. Much love, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.